do. All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely unemployed, as Shakespeare might have said if he'd thought twice about it. And yet, ever since the days of ancient Greece laid the foundation of modern Greece paint, the theatre has possessed a glamorous fascination over the multitude. The footlight and the light foot, heroes and heroines, comedies and tragedies, all contribute to the truth that the play is the thing. But those who aspire and perspire to attain stardom certainly can't play at it. Let's take a peek behind the scenes at the London Theatre Studio. Here, under the direction of Saint-Denis, everything is organized on strict business-like lines. After clocking in, the work commences with the daily dozen, or two. Apart from exercising the body, it's important that one should be taught to walk in a graceful and rhythmic fashion, a task much more difficult than it first appears. The girls, in particular, must achieve this rhythmic sense of movement. And now for one of the chief reasons for the fascination of the stage, the make-up room. Here, in a few minutes, one becomes what one is not, with the aid of a tube of paint, a box of powder, and a few odds and ends, creating the physical appearance of that other person. Thus, at rehearsal, they stand, in their imagination, on the threshold of success. Soon they'll be 100% stars, reminding me of scent that is 100%, which this glittering array of jewelry has been sent to introduce. To spray oneself with scent is now considered old-fashioned, so Madame carries her scent in her jewelry. This novel invention prevents the scent from being wasted and always keeps the wearer perfumed to the correct degree. She surrounds herself with an atmosphere all her own, so to speak. I should hate to watch it change to blue when she hands hubby the bill. In this example, a clasp, the scent container is fitted at the hinge. The small cap is removed, and with the aid of a fountain pen filler, the tube is filled with the favorite scent. Simply screw the cap back into position, and there you are. Practically any variety of jewelry, from earrings to shoe buckles, can be fitted with this device. Definitely a secret worth knowing. In any case, it would be rather difficult to keep a scented secret to oneself, wouldn't it? And is first ground, then sifted through very fine mesh sieve. Coloring matter, such as vermilion, is then carefully weighed out and mixed in with the powdered shellac. The skilled work of melting the resin and mixture to exactly the correct temperature follows. The whole batch can easily be ruined should it be allowed to boil or burn. Now the wax is kneaded in readiness for rolling. Here's the actual rolling in progress. Marking off the wax in lengths is the next step. Small knives attached to the rollers cut the surface of the wax sufficiently to allow the stick to be cleanly broken. For making larger quantities at one time, the casting method is used. From the boiler, the molten mixture is poured into a mold. The one in use here is over 100 years old. The top is clamped into position and the whole allowed to set. Excess wax is trimmed off and the slabs transferred to a cooling table. Polishing is effected by slightly reheating the surface. A giant heated iron passes over the sticks just a short distance from the surface, each side being treated in turn, producing that typical brilliant glaze. Here they are, in recognizable form at last, ready to stick to one's fingers and drop all over the carpet as they melt and become transferred into seals on contracts and other important documents which invariably get lost. However, Mr. Leon has discovered a far more original use for this material. The wizard with wax creates extraordinarily artistic pictures with the aid of a few sticks of the wax and a great deal of patience. The artist is working on a marine subject, the article being a parchment waste paper basket. The stick is heated to just the right temperature, then applied to the parchment surface in a few quick movements. Here the stalks of seaweed are being fashioned, and with the aid of this flat-ended instrument, the exact shape is given to the work. The fish is being given an amusing, grotesque appearance by opening its mouth with the special blunt-ended instrument, thus. The fish nearing completion now has its fins attached. Note how the use of these pen-like instruments plays an important part in the creation of the work. The last panel is now nearing completion. In the following examples, you will see how attractive the subjects become as the light creates interesting highlight and shadow. And if you've tried to create such beautiful relief work, you would turn in relief to that unbeatable beater of the xylophone, Mr. Harry Robbins.